Hello, Solite Discipoli and Solite Omnes. Welcome again. You kind of look crooked. No, you still look crooked. Uncrookify. Anyways, Solite Discipoli, Solite Omnes. Welcome again. We're going to talk about one word that I actually included in one of my new recent podcast episodes that I've been talking about, where I'm just trying to enlighten you guys on all the words that you utilize on a day-to-day basis. Now you can be more deliberate, more manipulative with your language, and be empowered. My coffee maker is making quite a noise over there. Hopefully, well, you hear the beeping probably. For letting me know. Now please shut up so that I can do this. Love my coffee maker. He's a great guy. Many of my items are she's, but he is a he. That being said, let's just get on into it. You can co-find me if you want to monetarily help me out, and if you don't want to do that, and just rate me wherever you can, share me, do whatever you can, I'd really appreciate it. Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about influence and or an influencer, that ER, just making that abstract noun pertaining to a person, or we can make it into an adjective. But that being said, we're talking about just the word influence, because it's two words assimilated in Latin here. As you can see, in plus fluere, the noun form of fluere meaning to flow, the noun form is river. It's where you get flumen. Flumen means river in Latin. And so fluere is where you get fluctuations from, like what is something that's flowing, it's kind of fluctuating. And that being said, when you in plus flow, you flow into. So if you think about it, to influence it is to essentially, etymologically, in the true sense, the etymos, is to flow into. And I can't stand people that actually consider themselves an influencer. I will never. I am not an influencer. I am a sharer of my passions to the world and trying to imbue my passions into the world. Maybe that's a flowing out of, but that's a flowing and disseminating into the ethers, into the masses. I'm not flowing into anybody. That sounds like some demonic shit, in my opinion. Didn't think that I was going to cuss there, but your boy here, I got wrapped it up here. I did some smudging earlier. This is my sage. Anyways, the reason why it's like it considers you yourself permeable creatures, which we are. Things enter us and they leave us, both physiologically, but also metaphorically, and also thought-wise. Thoughts flow in, out, emotions in, out. Everything is transient. Trans means across, it means to go. Everything goes across, it influences us. And in a way, it makes me even think about a bone, for instance. Bone is porous in nature. There are pores in bone. That's why we have the term osteoporosis. The condition of porous, osteo, bone. It's the condition of basically bones becoming more porous in nature, and then they become brittle and they snappity snap. I don't know how I got from that to that, but see how you can make all these connections? Maybe that's just my mind. Hope you learned something new. And if you did, go check out my podcast, because I did this plus a bunch of other words. Emphasize to Skyway.